Hi friends, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Let's get right to meteorologist Thomas Patrick, because Thomas, I know so many of us were so excited about the rain that we received yesterday.
Yeah.
Will any of that rain be sticking around?
Yeah, for today, unfortunately, the rain is finished, but I made sure to soak it in. There was one point yesterday morning where I think I just stood outside and I was like, I just need to take this in for a moment, because it is not every day in August that we get rainfall that looks like this, and it could not have come at a better time. Got about 4 or 5/10 of an inch of rain in most areas of eastern Washington. Looks like North Idaho led the way, over an inch of rain in Sandpoint. Central Washington, though, like in Ritzville and Moses Lake, did not quite get as much. Just 2/100 of an inch of rain in Ritzville. It was 5/100 of an inch of rain out of Moses Lake. Some lighter stuff out there. And as we look this morning, there is one exception, and it's over Okanagan County. There are some stray showers and storms over the eastern part of the county between Tonasket and Republic right now, and it is drifting slowly eastward, so would not be surprised to see some lighter rain or thunderstorm chances across the Canadian border for today. But temperatures will stay relatively cool in the mid-70s.
This morning, we are continuing to track those two deadly wildfires burning right now in Spokane County. The fires have burned more than 20,000 acres and dozens of homes.
And brand new for you this morning, all level 3 go now evacuations for the Gray Fire have been downgraded. And this is coming from the Spokane County Emergency Management. This means everyone evacuated for this fire can finally return home. It is so important to note here, though, there are still level 1 and 2 evacuations in place. The sheriff says with the forecast changing in the coming days, everyone needs to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. The fire has burned more than 10,000 acres and is 25% contained as of this morning. And KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones live in Medical Lake right now. Brandon, you've been in Medical Lake all week and many people are returning home now. So what are you seeing as you get closer to the damage? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Well, I just want you all to kind of take a look at what I've been seeing this morning. It's kind of hard to just process how much damage has taken place just on this street alone. You can see a basketball hoop right here behind me, completely melted. It's bent over. This is a street light as well right underneath it. 4 homes just on this street alone. 1, 2, 3, and there's 4 over there. Another one right across the street. 2 of them right across the street. And then there's even more damage as you look further down. But this road right here that we're standing on currently, we weren't able to come see this yesterday. All of this was completely blocked off. This road was still considered to be in level 3 evacuations. And as we continue to just pan around, you can see just how charred, how burnt all of this property is over here. And also on this road, there's homes that are untouched. They were able to come back and move into their homes last night. So it really is, as I said, just a lot to process. And you can only imagine what the families that live on this road are going through. And especially, you can only imagine what the families who lost their homes are dealing with right now. But as I mentioned, level 3 evacuations on this road were lifted yesterday. The roadblocks were removed. And right now, the only level 3 evacuations that remain in place are in a very specific area near Silver Lake. About 25 to 30 homes and structures are in that zone. Fire crews and county officials did hold a press conference yesterday and provided the latest details. At this time, the Gray Fire is considered to be 25% contained. We could be getting an update soon on whether there was any progress overnight, so we're going to try to make some calls right after we're finished talking with you. We do not know that crews will be, we do know that crews will be moving the Incident Command Center from Cheney here to Medical Lake. An estimated 185 structures, including many homes that we just showed you, have been destroyed.
This is a time to go into the area if you have to. Check on the status of your residents. Make sure that you get things taken care of. But again, be ready to leave. Things can change.
In that press conference, we also learned from the Spokane County Fire District 3 that 259 structures have not been able to restore power. There's also a meeting scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight here in Medical Lake. Federal, state, and local emergency management agencies will be available in the Medical Lake High School auditorium. Residents and community members are are going to be there. It's open to the public for them to come and start discussing what the rebuild process will look like here in this community. But for now, reporting live in Medical Lake, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
As fire crews in Washington continue their fight against the Gray and the Oregon Road fire, the Spokane County Fairgrounds has served as a shelter for evacuated animals.
So there are about 340 animals that have relied on this shelter over the last few days, and that number likely to rise. When natural disasters like fires happen, the Humane Evacuation Animal Rescue Team, also known as HART, they set up, go into the communities impacted and take care of the animals that have to be evacuated. Any livestock or animals in need of a safe space are welcome at the fairgrounds and will be cared for until their owners can return home or get back on their feet. There's also around 70 or more animals that need to be transferred from the Stevens County shelter to the fairgrounds. HART also has a smaller shelter for dogs and cats, as well as other pets, operating at Spokane Falls Community College.
Well, this morning, 2 people are in the Spokane County Jail for allegedly breaking into a home in the Gray Fire evacuation zone. According to the Spokane County Sheriff's Office, detectives arrested Matthew Parsons and Diane Guerrero on Monday. Both are from Tacoma, and deputies believe the pair broke into multiple evacuated homes while posing as firefighters. The pair are expected to be arraigned next Tuesday on charges of burglary.
Meanwhile, the Oregon Road fire is currently the largest fire in Washington, burning more than 11,000 acres with no containment this morning. There are still level 3 go now evacuations for areas near Elk, Chattaroy, and parts of Pend Oreille County. The Red Cross has set up an evacuation shelter at Riverside High School. As these devastating fires continue to upend hundreds of lives, KREM Cares Help to Northwest is here to help the community. Monday night, KREM Cares with KSPS hosted a telethon fundraiser in relationship with the Red Cross. In only 3 hours and with the help of all of you at home, we were able to donate and raise more than $120,000 to the local chapter of the American Red Cross. And we have some new information to report. That total is now up to $250,000. So in case you missed the telethon, you can still donate right now. You can just scan that QR code on your screen, and that will link you to our website with a link to donate. You can also text the word HELP to the number 509-448-2000, and we will send another donation link right to your phone.
Time now is 6:08, and weather-wise, we are still tracking the air quality across the region. It improved a bit yesterday morning, and then it started to feel a little bit smoky again. I think the opposite will be true today. We still find ourselves in that unhealthy for sensitive groups category, but only just. And we should see some slight improvements into this afternoon as this little batch of smoke moves out. Had a few foggy reports this morning as well out of Deer Park and the West Plains of Spokane County. It appears to be quite isolated, but the pictures were impressive out at the National Weather Service office, which is in Airway Heights. That was from a couple hours ago. A good sign that the moisture and the humidity is still present as of this morning. But it will be a sunny day today, and temperatures will be a pinch warmer.